And I'm aboard from the Shire of Windale. You probably heard a lot from me today, and I'm hoping that my cheering section came along. There is some...
And battle!
And battle! And kittens!
Clapping!
So, this story is a story, I'm bringing you a story, big surprise there, but it's one I tend to do disservice to, because usually when I tell it, I'm pissed drunk 3 sheets to the wind, and I'm standing around the fire. Neither of these are disservices, as a matter of fact, I'm better that way. The disservice is that I tell it in about 2 seconds flat. It's kind of a hiccup in my origin story. Now, this requires a little bit of crowd participation, as this morning did. Everyone calm down. Most of you are off the hook. One person in this crowd will probably have a moment during the story. They'll know it when they see it. It's going to come around. You'll know what you're supposed to do. Just roll with it, please. So, I came to this game some 15 years ago, but things were not always thus. I was addicted to all sorts of medieval-ish, and I use that ish liberally, medieval-ish movies and things, and I was a weekend D&D player, and I thought Conan was the coolest son of a bitch that ever walked the earth. He punched caramels, he slew his foes, and the son of a bitch wore a diaper while doing it. Alright? He primed me on this, and then along comes movies like Highlander, and thank God they never sequeled that son of a bitch. And
You can't die!
and then you end up with Braveheart. Yes, I'm a Gibson convert. No, I don't hate the Jews. I usually don't hate the Jews. On a Friday, I try not to hate the Jews. So I thought, Jesus, I have to find out how to do this. So I started asking around, and for some reason, we all thought this happened back east somewhere. Jesus, must be back east. They do like live D&D games. Oh, it's incredible. There's people there, and you dress up as the folk, and you hit people. And we all thought it was like in New York. Because that's as close as you can get to England. And that's what the history is. So we looked into it. Really what we had heard about was Dagger here in Amtgard. But needless to say, years passed. Nothing came of it until I was about 20 years old. And I was talking with an older friend of mine. And she says, I've heard of what you're talking about. It's called the SCA. And it's not in New York. It's in California. And I was like, that's much closer. She says, I would love to take you. And I said, I would love to go. And Argyle, see here, Argyle is in the back. Argyle went with me the very first time. He and I shared the same virtual date. That's a little weird when I say it out loud. But we pack everything in this tiny Toyota, and we drive to Potrero War, Turkey War, Fall Potrero. And the first thing I experienced after we unloaded and we paid our troll, they call it troll here. The first thing I experienced is this son of a bitch in an SUV who pulls up, cuts the engine, leans out and says, my name is Ajax the Mighty, and I come to hit people with sticks. And I thought, this but it's my kind of man. So at that war, we formed an angry mob, and we slew a twisty slide, and we drank a marine into a ground, which today is not a big deal for me, but back then that was something. And we had an epic second time. I was raped by a fire in a good way, and I learned that drummers get to sit closest to the dancers. That's the reason I jumped to this very day. It was amazing. So I thought, we got to do this again. I got in touch with the local Shire of Windale. Now, I'm not going to go into Windalian history. At the time, there was a schism. If you ever get the chance to research Windalian history, slam your head in the corridor, it's more fun. No, it's a great place. But there was a schism. There was 2 groups. I decided to go off my local group, make contact, and God bless them. They were dear, but they were in the middle of holding a Shire together at the very seams. They just didn't have time for a young punk like me who had no idea what he was doing. So they made a couple of arrangements to talk with me. They shared the information about Australia War, right? Australia War. This has got to be the greatest thing ever. So I stormed my buddy Eric, and we make plans. We're going to go to Australia. We go, and anybody who's been to Australia knows what my time was like, right? Right? I got there. I was 20 years old. I got there. Everyone checked my ID. I walked up to a party to see, got ID? I said, chill. Where am I supposed to put it? It was terrible. I had one drink the entire war. And it was the last night. It was a sip of bourbon, and I hate bourbon. So I come back home and I think, okay, maybe this isn't for me. The local group's kind of going its own way. I can't seem to make anything happen. I'm gonna have to move to California. And I get a phone call from a friend of mine named Joel. Joel, he says, I just did the most amazing thing. And by the way, I'm trying to be fast here, so wherever His Excellency is, I'm going to try and make that time limit though uploaded. Joel calls me up and says, I just did the most amazing thing. It's wonderful. It was called Australia War. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I did the same damn thing. It was terrible. And he goes, what do you mean? Like, people made me carry stuff. We drank, and I watched the guy kill people, and armies, and thieves, and merchants, and Jesus. And I was like, Jesus? This is the first time we were and that should date me. We're having this conversation. He goes, well, I was camped with the incipient child Fox Rest. This is the other group. He goes, who are you camped with? I go, I don't know. All I know is that they make me, I put up 1,000 tents. I built the battlefield. I set up merchant stalls, and we were sober the whole damn time. What was the camp called? Now, it was big. It was something about the car. Lots of Kratz Point. Those of you who don't know, there's like 3 of you, I know. That's where the volunteers live. Amazing, amazing people who I give them a whole month to. I would never, ever want their job again. But he says, you've got to get in touch with this mad fool by the name of Mike Holmes. And I said, no, this is going to be complicated. And they said, no, show up, knock on his door. He's amazing. The guy's a Jedi. He lays people low. He slays people by the hundreds. I watched him go. He's really incredible. I said, all right, fine. So we'll go to his house on a Wednesday. Eric and I pull up. I walk up to the door. I knock on the door. And an attractive young lady answers the door. And I thought, this just got better. And I said, is Mike Holmes here? And she says, no, I'm afraid not. Well, he's here, but he's sleeping. He works graveyard. Come back on Sunday. And I thought, well, this is just too much now. And so I got in the car and I said, I'll never come back again. We're done. I'm moving to California because that's easier. So by Sunday, though, I've convinced myself I'm going to give this one more shot. So I'll go up to the front door of this house, right? This house is in a location that we joyfully call Felony Flats. These are like 1921 Hooverville homes that most of them are fallen in on themselves. And you drive down one street till it dead ends, then you drive down another street till it dead ends, and there at the end of the block is this sprawling, rambling, like fortress compound that they own half the damn hill. And I'm thinking, this seems like the right place. So I walk up the second time, knock on the door. Another attractive young lady, this time too young for me, answers the door, and I thought, well, he certainly keeps good company. And I said, is Mike Holmes here? And she says, yes, he is. Hold on just a minute. Pokes her head around the door, goes, Mike! And says, he's coming. And then she pisses off. And I'm standing there. Now, it's important that I explain that things were not always thus. Malcolm the Bold was once Jacob Caudale. This is a 20-year-old bloke with blue-black hair, bangs the color of driven snow, 3 feet long, a ratty Metallica t-shirt, a leather jacket with spikes on one shoulder, chainmail hanging down, that I had made myself, by the way, Japanese kanji on my back, ripped up blue jeans, permanent combat boots. I walked right out of a Motley Crue fucking video. That was bad as you could get. Now, I hear this bloke coming to the door. I think, all right, this is the moment. I'm expecting fucking Thor, right? This guy has got to be massive, rigid muscle. This guy has got to be freaking amazing. Instead, he walks to the door. The door frame is about 2 inches taller than the ground I'm standing on, and he looks me square in the chin. He too has long, curly, a ratty sort of ponytail, and thick Coke bottle glasses. He weighs about 140 pounds, soaking wet. And I said to him, I decided to press on. I'm thinking, you're not Thor. This is a dwarf. They've stolen me to a dwarf. And I decided to press on. So I hit him with the first thing that crops up to my head. And that is, are you Lord Squire Dougal McPherson the Tall? Which he said, this is sometimes. Talk about a non-committal answer. So I press on. And I decide to go all in. I say, I want to fight. And he says,
You've come to the right place.
you've come to the right place. 6 second words. It was this guy, by the way, who came to the door. If you want, you can join me. If not, you can fall back. You came to the right place.
I'm not 6 feet tall.
No, he's not.
You shoot lightning out your hearts.
Six words. You come to the right place. 3 months later, I was at the Highlands War, my first in-belt event, and I was storming the castle with the likes of Duke Ralph Ferry, laying low, Count Jono, and the masses. Oh, it was epic. We drank, we sang, it was everything I wanted to be, and I've never, ever left. Now, I'm going to bring this to a close by saying, I see faces here that didn't exist when I first came to the SCA. I see faces here that didn't exist when I was here last year. I see faces here who say to me with their eyes, I want to fight. Or, I want to make great works of art. Or, I want to do the hardest of hard things, and I just want to serve. And, as I close, I know that I speak for at least my night, if not all the chivalry. I speak for a baron and baroness. And most wholeheartedly, I speak for myself. When I say to all y'all, you come to the right place. Ladies and gentlemen,